Welcome to 7 Tarot. To become an experienced navigator, you need to get lost once in a while. And before you know it, you don't need a map at all to show you the stars. Here, in these videos, we dive deep into remote viewing, a powerful ability to perceive events, people, and places beyond time and space. Using this intuitive practice, which can also be known as automatic drawing and writing, we explore past, present, and future predictions, uncovering hidden truths the tarot cards cannot give you alone, and revealing messages the universe wants you to hear. Through remote viewing, we access information beyond the 5 senses, offering detailed insights that can help you navigate life with confidence and clarity. If you're seeking answers, guidance, or a deeper connection to the unknown, you're in the right place. Subscribe and join the journey. Let's unlock the mysteries together.
Scorpio, how you doing? So, ooh, look at that. My flat. Flat? Are you showing someone around a flat? Okay, or do you live in a block of flats? But like, I keep hearing this for you. Anyway, how you doing, Scorpio? So just a few things. So I'm actually in the middle of making my own tarot deck, and I've designed it all around numerology, and I can't wait for it to be printed off, because I'm also going to be raffling off the first ever 7 Tarot Steve's channeling numerology deck. Okay, but I will tell you that towards the end. But this is not a tarot card reading for you newcomers or from Newcastle or New Guinea. I keep hearing new. This is new. New. Okay, unless it's no. But I'm hearing new. So Newcastle, New Guinea, or someone from like up north, basically. North. Unless your name is North, right? But basically going up. So I'm hearing I'm coming up, or I'm coming up. I'm coming up tonight. So I'm also hearing I'm growing up, or I am, or something is getting bigger. Getting bigger and stronger. Break. So I don't know if you're dealing with someone that has Aquarius or Leo in their chart. This is why I'm designing my deck, because 8 is the strength card, and it's also, so it's Leo, okay, or Laura, or Lucy, or Linda, or anybody that has L in their name, okay, or Aqua, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. Okay, so somebody could have that in their chart. Also hearing Charlotte again. Charlotte, and then also Jen. Anybody that has J in the name, J-A, Jason, J-A Stimpson, Simpson. So the name Simpson or Stimpson. Okay. I'm also hearing therapy, stem cell therapy. Not sure if that's anyone that's kind of relating to cancer or not, unless it's just okay, I'm hearing a knot. That is also a Pisces in my esoteric spiritual head. And then what was I also going to say? Cancer, that would also be either the sign of, or Life Path 7, or Cancerian. Okay, so for you newcomers, okay, I channel as we go all the way through. Eventually, the rest of the Akashic records, or remote viewing, esoteric writing, drawing, all of the above, it's all mixed into one, so it isn't really called anything specific. Okay, I'm also hearing Ocean's 11, so it may have someone that has Libra in their chart and across the Atlantic Ocean. So you're looking at number 3 is the ocean, because that's the world card. So that might be a Pisces. And I'm hearing looking at you. Alchemy or Natalie, but looking at you. Okay, here's looking at you, kid. So Newcastle, new kid, new. That's all they keep saying. So to break it down for you, I believe a lot of you may have something that's going on that's new. Okay. you may be looking at someone online, or this person does things online, okay? They could be a lion, but they could also be a aqua, okay? Or have it in their chart. A break. Okay, but talking to someone new online that does things online, right? Now, I'm also picking up, ooh, would you like to come around and have a look at my flat or my house, right? Because I'm picking up people that may either do this for a living or someone is renting or buying a new house. So it's either visiting somewhere, like, I don't know, going on holiday or visiting someone, or it's someone that has a new building or a new house. Okay. And it's like, would you like to come and would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar? So the moon, maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but that's a 9 for me. So it could be someone that has Virgo in their chart. And moonbeams in a jar, that would be a star. So that would be aqua again, right? So at the moment, star sign specific, you've got Life Path 9 or Scorpio, Life Path 9 or Virgo, Aqua or Leo, but more Aqua placements I'm picking up than Leo. Pisces, Life Path 3 or Life Path 3. Pisces, Life Path 7 or Cancer. And then you've got like Aqua Leo energies here at the moment, right? So your messages are, ooh, that's new. I'm taking a look at that. Would you like to come and see my flat or my house? Right? So I think a lot of you may be where you could be talking to someone new and you are going to visit them. Okay. Now this could either be family or, you know, whichever way around you want to, or well, whatever's going on in your life, whatever it is, I'm picking up, oh, this is new. I would like to come and have a look at that. Right. So is it where you've been given the keys to something, you're moving, and someone's like, would you like to come around and have a viewing? Okay. Some of you could be doing remote, or this person does, like myself, I have 3 placements of Scorpio, but remote viewing. I'm also hearing view to a kill. So that'd be a 007, Life Path 7 or Cancerian. Could relate to traveling and drawing. Some of you might be drawing something. Okay. Anyway, you've got this energy of it's new. Would you like to come and have a look at it? Or would you like to come over and visit? And it's new. But then I'm also hearing new and also no. Right? So I don't know if I'm getting confused with another star sign or whether some of you are saying no and some of you are saying yes. Because there is a Libra energy here, right? Now, you could be saying, like, this might not relate to your love life. You might be saying yes to love life, no to something else. But whatever it is, it's like trying to take a pic or a picture, maybe. Whatever kind of picture that is, I got no idea. But I'm hearing new. But then also no. So I don't know where that's kind of coming from because I'm kind of getting mixed up with that may or may not be your love life or something here. It might be no to an ex, yes to the future. Okay. Marty McFly, so that would be anybody that has M in their name or E in their name, or Emma, Melissa. See, again, the same messages are coming out through the other remote viewings. There's this energy here of where I was doing this. Okay, anybody that has M in their name, right? But because M sounds like EM, right? In the other 2 readings that I've done, that is obviously got to be someone that has like a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or a relation of, or is it your relatives or relation? Right? Relations. But I may have a relative or someone that relates to the name of EM. So like Emily. See Emily play. But like play, kit, so that'll be a cat, so that'll be Leo. And see Emily play games, 5. Sagittarius, Taurus, life path 5. Play games, play the game of love, Gemini. There might be an X energy here of 5, someone that's been left behind. Johnny 5's alive, but I'm picking up this yes, no, and then also yes to the new, what is going on? Break. I'm getting confused now. Right. There is a message here of where we're kind of starting here of this me. It's always about me, me. This will be a person that you may be having conflict with, okay, that is always thinking about themselves. It's just me, I. If you watch my remote viewings of other readings, could have been Sag or Taurus maybe, but the same, or Sam, or Steve, or anybody that has S in their name, but Emma or Emily or Melissa or Maria, I don't know, but the EM turned into me, and it's been coming up quite a lot, Charlotte. Okay, but it's been coming up quite a lot where it's this me. And that's going to be a big argument, right, if there is, because it's there is no I in me, I in me, alchemy, but there is no I in me. Why would I say that? Maya? My? Oh, my. My. Joy? Anyway, I don't know where the hell that's going. It's like I and me. I this, me that. I this, me that, I. I spy with my little eye something beginning with me. Someone's spying on me. So, don't know who's that. But I'm picking up I spy with my little eye something beginning with J or J. But well, one of these names, I don't know. Some of you are being spied on by someone, or a lied on, which would be a lie on. Some of you are being spied on by a Leo. If you've had a lot of complications with a Leo, for any of you, there's this energy of someone spying on you. But I always say, like for instance, if it's YouTube, right, there's nothing you can do about YouTube. If you think, or, you know, if you feel like you're being spied on, you can't do anything about, like, if it's YouTube, unless you just want to give in to someone else's weird behavior and just kind of, you know, stop putting things out. But that's your business, right? That's your job. If you are on like Facebook and things and you're posting stuff on Facebook, but you don't want someone to see it, then just don't put them up as public, right? Because then people can't see if it's not public. Me, I don't give a fuck. I don't know why people worry about people spying on them or not. You know, it's up to you. Like, if you're like, oh, well, I'm in danger, go to the police, right? Go to the police. Don't keep dilly-dallying and worrying about blah, blah, blah. Go to the police. Okay. But I'm picking up this energy of me. It's always about me. Everything is always about me. It's not about you. It's about me, right? You did this to me. You did that, blah, blah, blah. Blame. Or the name Blayton or Clayton. Okay, blame. So I don't know if that's an X energy or whether someone's just stewing, or the name's Stuart or Steve, but anybody's got S in their name. But blame. Right? Now, you know me, I always give you any kind of scenario in life. Doesn't mean I'm holding on to it. It just means the fact that something happens in my life and it reminds me of something. This reminds me a lot of my mum, because my mum is a life path 4. I have 3 placements of Scorpio, one of them being rising and north, right? Scorpio rising, Scorpio north. My mum is a Taurus rising and a Scorpio and a life path 4 that puts her at Scorpio and Taurus. Right? So we clash like the Titans, right? Clash, 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 clash. Unless your name is Clay or something, Clayton or Clapton, Eric Clapton. Anyway, there's conflict there, but then there's also resolution. T-Rex, Tatiana, anybody that has T in their name? The children of the revolution. Now you old fool. The children of the revolution. Children, 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 children. Do you or this person have a lot of children? Okay. Children. Something to do with an E or an M or an M and an E and children. Is that ringing a bell anywhere, John? Or J? Or anybody that has AJ or J in their name? But something to do with E or M or E and children, right? Children. So it could be family, some sort of message there. That message there that's to do with kids and an E and an M or an E is either relating to someone that's acting extremely childish, okay, and someone sees someone as a fish, which means selfish. You only ever think of yourself. But two people may be arguing here, or it's a past energy. If it isn't, it's something to do with either childish behavior because of also children being involved. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up and down. And it relates to this energy here. Me, 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 me. I. Sorry if the person's also that's complaining, that's also saying, Steve, I can't watch it because the table keeps wobbling. Bruv, if you want to buy me a brand new camera setup and everything else, then feel free, and then I'll try not to make my camera wobble. Okay. Sorry, that's my mate also. I haven't seen him for a day or two. Obviously wants me to go out. But something going on with me, I, you said, you did, I did, blah, 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 blame, 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 blame. If you're having a hell of a time, maybe Capricorn, but if you're having a hell of a time with a 4 and a 5, like say you are a life path 4, right? And you are really, really not getting on, Pisces maybe, but you're not getting on with a 5, Sag, Taurus or life path 5. If you're not getting on with someone that conflicts your 4 and 5, like Sag, Taurus, life path 5, Scorpio, Aries, life path 4, anyone in your life, if they are very, very temperamental or you see them as mental, right, whatever, and you're like, Trevor, listen, you are mental, bruv. You never listen to a goddamn word I say. You're always arguing. Always, always. Gavin or James. Jamie or James. But G or J. Okay. I'll continue to channel while I'm just messaging my mate. But if you're having those conflicts with someone, it's because of those 4s and 5 placements that are conflicting your chart. Because whatever it is, you've got this energy of like, there's no point me even fucking talking to you, bruv. Okay, it could be your brother or your sister, right? Or a friend. But like, there's no point me even talking to you, bruv, because you don't listen. The reason why I say friend is because I call everyone bruv. You're right, bruv? Right? So like, it might be where, well, Mike, the name Michael, but like, there's no point me even talking to you, bruv, because you don't never listen anyway, right? So you've got some kind of fight or flight coming up, maybe around life path 7 Cancerian, and there's no point me talking to you. Okay, you're always blaming me, you're always putting me down, you're always doing this, you never really, I can say this, but you'll always say that. If I'm trying to be right, you always need to be right. And it's like, oh, fuck that, bro. I realize that I can't always be right with you because you always want to be right. Okay, and 2 whites don't make a one. And I can't be right and you can't be right. And if we're going to fight about it, I'm just not going to bother with it. So don't even bother coming at me with all of this. So that's a message for some of you out there where there's conflict that has kind of arisen. I'll meet you there, bruv. Just doing a YouTube video. Sorry, I always speak into my phone. I can't stand all that ambidextrous shit. Break. But yeah, you've got this very big brawn conflict type sort of like, oh my God, man, you just don't listen, do you? Right? There's no point me even talking to you because you're always, if I go hot, you go cold. If I say yes, you say no. It's like, oh, fuck it, man, I'm out. Right? So you've got some kind of energy around you, Scott or S or anybody that's from Scotland, but up north, basically. Okay, in Britain, that's the only way I would know it. Up north is Scotland from where I am, right? So you would have to go up. Right, so there's the fight or flight energy, okay? Mum, it's my mum, mum. What is that, a baby? Hello, baby. Hello, baby. This came up in another reading where it said someone's about to give birth to a baby. I don't know what reading it was. You'll have to check my remote viewings. I think I wrote it up here where I said, hello, baby. Unless someone keeps calling someone babe or baby all the time. But I'm definitely picking up that there's a baby that may be being born or someone's visiting someone to say, oh, hello, good choo. J, anybody's got J in the name? Okay, J or baby, or there's a new baby, or there's visiting someone and saying, hello, baby. Okay, like that. Right, so it'd be a baby that's born, hello, baby, or something like that that's kind of coming up. Right, now, outside of the arguments and the stuff that maybe occurred by, or Kirsty, or a custody battle that's going on, like an ongoing court case that's going on between children, or I'm hearing basket case. Like, you've lost the fucking plot, bruv. Like, you're a basket case. It's normally, you're a basket. Oh, okay. There's some violent language coming out there. Well, the true meaning of that word, without me having to say it online, that means that a child that was born before wedlock, meaning that there may be some kind of baby energy here of two people that wasn't in the past or something. But the biblical word of that is really a child that was born before wedlock, meaning that there's a child here that either is on its way where the two people are not married, or there was a child born where someone wasn't married, right? I don't know why that's relevant, but I'm kind of hearing that. Now, flat. I want to go back to the energy of this, like flat, like I want you to come over and see something, like whatever it is, like it's mysterious girl, I want to make love to you, like this mysterious kind of energy. Like, I want you to come up and I want you to view it and have a look, right? Come and have a look and see what you think. So this is either someone that's viewing a house, right? Or something that's like showing you around, right? I want you to come up, have a look, and see me and show you around. Now, I'm picking up two instances for that. That's a flat, or it's someone saying, why don't you come up into my flat and have a look, right? Or why don't you come up and travel and have a look to see what you think of something that you may be traveling to buy, or you may be traveling to see a person that you haven't met before, right? Like, come up and we'll have a look and we'll see what happens when I get there, right? Something like that is coming up, but the message when I'm hearing it in my head is also giving me two messages, right? Come up and have a look and see what you think, right? Because you haven't seen it yet, or you haven't seen me yet. But there's this energy of maybe seeing someone, but you haven't seen them with your eyes. Hopefully you have, because there's some sort of, well, you haven't seen them yet. It's a surprise. Surprise. Hello, baby. But like, you haven't seen them yet. You haven't met them yet. So is this the baby energy? Something that's on its way that you haven't seen yet, but you're on your way to meet them? Because, well, surely, the only reason I'm saying that is surely a lot of you would not travel to see a person that you haven't even met in your life, like love interest wise. Like, oh, I've just been speaking to you online. I've got no idea what you look like. We've never done a video call. We've never done any of that. But I'm going to travel halfway across the world to see you. Right? I mean, is that relevant to any of you here? Where you want to travel to someone that you haven't seen before? Or is it something around what we was just going over of like, you know, you haven't met this person yet and they're on their way, or this baby is on its way, or the family is on its way, and I've never met my brother or my sister before, or like, because it seems like a group of people that I've never met before. So it's like, would you like to come up and meet the parents, right? Or would you like to come up and meet them? Them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julie, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, Jay, AJ, Simpson, Stimson, Sims, right? The Sims. Someone might like playing The Sims or computer games or something like that, right? So would you like to travel up? Would you like to swing on a star and come and see me in the future? An 8. 8 is really playing a significant role here. Now, also don't forget, because this is kind of making me think of something. You can also put your life path numbers together. This is why I love numerology, right? If you have a life path number, because I did teach this, but it was a long time ago and it's on the join button below, where you can add your life path up with someone else's life path number. And what those two life paths are together is what you would look at within tarot of what they would mean in the tarot. So 8 means future energy. It also means leaving something to go towards it. Also means leaving the past and going towards the future. The star is also an energy of like, there's good potential in the future. There's no conflict cards in an 8, right? That there's no minor or major cards that are 8s that represent conflict unless it's resolved with a conflict card. So you'll never get an 8 that actually is conflict, right? As a numerology number, right? So something here as 8 represents late. I'm late. Something is late on arrival. Now, this may be someone's period, but I'm late. Late, the late show. I'm late to show. Is someone just got pregnant and they're late showing? Like, I haven't got a bump yet, right? But I'm late on my period. My period hasn't come and I'm late, right? That also does mean that. But I'm also picking up the late show, right? Which is a television show. But that's kind of like, you know, I'm waiting for you to come and have a look at this house or whatnot. But I'm late turning up for the showing. I'm late to the show. Whatever that means to you, I don't know. Oh, you could be a poet and you didn't know it. Okay. But I'm late on my rent, or I'm late. 8 until late. Some of you might be working like 12-hour shifts where you work from 8 o'clock in the morning till late, right? But the late show. Oh God, there's my other mate now. So there's something about viewing a house or a flat, visiting parents or a baby that's being born. There's also maybe meeting someone new and planning and arranging traveling and meeting the parents or the family. Okay. There may be conflict with someone here of like children or a child of like childish behavior, like someone that's very, that you see or they see as very childish. Okay, there's your conflict energy. But then there's also a resolving energy of like, maybe we can resolve this somehow by an amicable discussion. Okay, the resolution. Oh, you old fool, the children of the revolution. There's an ongoing fight here with children. Yours, theirs, your mum, your father, whoever you like. But there's an ongoing T-Rex song here of an ongoing song of the children of the revolution, right? It may have something to do with spiritual or whatever it is, but you old fool, the children of the revolution, right? So break. So there's an ongoing fight here, or a custody case, or a custody, or a custody case of children, right? But don't forget, you can also come up in Aries readings, because Aries is also a 4. So like life path 4, Scorpio, Aries. An ongoing fight of the revolution of children. Like, I'm worried about what's going to happen with my kids. Like, it's something like that. And I'm worrying about how this will end up being resolved. Like, how can we resolve this conflict? Because there's something going on, right? Of like, I need to resolve this. I need to see it through. Something that I've got to do first that's revolving, like my world is revolving around children. But that would, because that's Scorpio trait. Scorpios do that. If Scorpios have got children, Scorpios are dedicated towards their kids. You can't get any more of a star sign that relates to an obsession with children, because that's Scorpio, right? Nothing bad about it, Scorpio. It's just what it is, right? So something about going on with kids, trying to resolve an energy, something that could have been going on for quite a while. Kimberly, Kimtasia. So flats, moving, traveling, visiting, family, new energies of love. But there's new, and there's also no. So I don't know where they're coming through with your love life, or whether that's coming through as your conflict energy, or you've just got a lot of decisions to make about, no to this, yes to that. Yeah. Some of you may be moving, making a choice between a flat or a house. On way. Okay. So I'm going to leave it at that at the moment. Sorry to cut it short, but I've got a lot of other work kind of coming up. And you've had 32 minutes of my time. So just very quickly before we close, a lot of exciting things coming up. I really am making my own tarot deck now, and I'm so excited about it because I've realized I've had an epiphany as such about how I would like my deck to be designed. So I've been designing it. Anyway, at the moment, one of the only 2 ways that I can make money as a reader, where I give all of this for free for you, is the join button below, where you'll find your tarot card readings only. This channel is based off this stuff. The join button is $4 a month, and it's very cheap, and that's where you find your tarot if you're interested, right? That will show me loads of other different messages. I also run raffles, and one of them is finished in a day or 2, and the other 2 are finished in a few days. The one that ends the soonest, which is tomorrow or the next day, on the 24th or 5th, I think, is where you can win a recorded tarot reading with me. It's only $1.35, or if you're British, it costs £1 per ticket. If you buy a bundle, you get buy 5, you get 10. Buy 10, you get 20. Something like that. So you can buy loads of tickets. On the one that ends in the next day or so, there's only about, I think there's a few more now. I think there's about 12 participants. So if you want to participate and you want to win a reading within the next day or so, please grab yourself a ticket, because there's a good chance that you could win. Okay. I cannot receive the money from the raffles until you guys have noticed it, gone onto the site and said, yes, I've received my reading, blah, blah, blah. and then they will let me have the money. So whatever happens, you will always get your reading. Don't worry about it, whether it's false or fake. I can't get paid until you get your goods or say that you've had them, right? Whichever way around. But then there's other two as well. One is win a tarot deck. It's not mine, but I'm going to buy it. It's 70 quid. That's a lot of money. So it's a really nice tarot deck. And you also win an hour-long video call with me where you can ask me whatever you want. So you win a tarot deck and an hour-long reading, right, with me. The other one is where you win an hour-long reading with me. So there's 3 raffles that are going on at the moment. One ends in a couple of days. The other 2 end at the end of the month, okay? If you want to keep up to date with all of this stuff, there are 2 websites provided below that are Facebook. One of them is 7 Tarots, Raffles and Readings. It's an open group or page, whatever it is on there. And then also my personal one that you can also friend request me and ask me anything about a reading that you might want to purchase yourself, because I also do readings. So feel free to reach out. Feel free to join the like button. Feel free to join the button in order to get your tarot readings, and feel free to join the raffle. I really would appreciate it. It's one of my sources of income. Okay, YouTube is changing now to AI, so we've got to roll with the punches and go with the times, Scorpio. So raffles, very much appreciate it if you would grab yourself a ticket or 2 or join the button for your readings. Okay, thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll see you soon.